Good morning, dear. Good morning, class. So, today we let us begin what we started last time, and that's a lovely lesson. If I were you, where there's a man called Gerard, he's living alone in a house, in a cottage, and it is quite secluded, and he's a man who's very systematic. And there comes an intruder while he was talking on a phone. Intruder is somebody who's not wanted, a burglar or a thief. We don't know his identity till now. All we know is he has entered the stage with a revolver in his hand, and he wants to ask certain questions to this the person here on the stage, main stage called Gerard. He's answering very aptly. He's not scared because he's a loner. Nobody hardly comes to visit him. All he has is his greengrocer or a baker or a milkman. These are the few people who do his daily chores and they give a visit to him. And this intruder, he's a man who wants to mm, steal something, and we do not know what because the story is running and we are just not uh, killing the suspense by letting you know why he has come, though I know it. So let's see. So this intruder, he wants to ask something about more about him, and he says, "Do many people visit here?" So to this, he says, the Gerard says, "No, not many. Only these people: the baker, the greengrocer, or the milkman." So the intruder says, You only visit, and there are hardly any people who visit you. These people, those who are into trade only, they come and give you things, and you don't know much about them." To this again, he says, Gerard says, "It seems that you know so much about me. So why not let us sit down and let me know something about you also?" So this intruder says, I'm very smart. Don't think I'm a fool that I will tell you everything about myself. And then my coming to your house has surprised you, but you'll be more surprised that the intention with which I have come, it is not a pleasant one. So now coming on to page 119, last two lines, one between Gerard. Let us begin the second last conversation with your with your fingering so largely in it. That is understandable. By the way, what particular line of crime do you embrace, or aren't you a specialist? A specialist? So now this Gerard, he asked, "Oh, I can make out. You are asking so much, so there must be some reason. I understand that. But by the way, I want to know which line of action, which line of crime do you follow? Or maybe should I say not a crime, not calling you a thief or something. What is your speciality in a particular crime that you do?" So now this intruder says, "My specialty is jewelry robbery." So now this very aptly he says, "Yeah, I'm a thief. I'm a robber of jewelry. Your car will do me a treat." That means he has all the intentions of taking away his car also. It's a it's certainly a dandy bus. So now he's saying, "Oh, your car is so huge enough that it could be a very big, huge bus." Okay, and it could be a good means by which I can carry and manage my theft. Gerard, please turn over. Next page, 120. Gerard, I'm afraid jewels are few and far between in the wilds of Essex. So I was saying, oh, if you're a jewelry thief, there are very few people who might be having jewels. And in this place called Essex, which is in the wilds, that means it is very scarcely populated. So people won't be here very rich and carrying a lot of jewels with them. Intruder, so are the cops. I can retire here nicely for a little while. So now he's saying, oh, not only the people are few, but here the cops are also few. Cops are the police. So he's saying, I'm more interested. Why? Because it's a peaceful place far away from the cops, and I could settle here for a little while before I begin again. Gerard, you mean to live with me? A trifle sudden, isn't it? You've not been invited. So now look at Gerard. He's saying, "Oh, so you wish to live here with me?" but I have not invited you. Intruder, you won't be here long, so I didn't trouble to ask. So now the intruder says, no, I'm not asking you that may I live here. It is that you won't be here any longer. I will settle you. So now to this, Gerard says, what do you mean? Now, intruder, this is your big surprise. I'm going to kill you. A little harsh, isn't it? Gerard says. Now, the intruder openly tells him that he's going to kill him. Gerard, he's going to be killed by the intruder. To this, Gerard says, oh God, is it not a very harsh way to say things? See how lightly he's taking. Intruder with heavy sarcasm. That means जिसे कहते हैं sarcasm is the मजाक. Huh? Yeah, yeah, I'll be sorry to do it. I've taken a fancy of you, but it's just got to be done. So now he's saying, yeah, I've been thinking of taking your place and I've been fancying about it, means imagining myself in your place. And so now it has to be done. Gerard, why add murder to your other crimes? It's a grave step you are taking. Now he's trying to convince him. He's saying, oh my God, you are going to be a murderer if you kill me. So why are you adding to your crime when easy steps could be taken? Because it's a grave step. If you kill somebody, it's a grave step. That means a very drastic step which can lead you to your grave, which can even put your life in danger. Intruder, I'm not asking it for fun. I've been hunted long enough. I'm wanted for murder already, and they can't hang me twice. So now he's saying, you see, I've run a lot. I've made fun of my life a lot. Now people are looking for me. They are hunting me, and it's been a good chase now. And I have already murdered one person, so it's the second. Twice, even if I murder, the punishment would be they could only hang me once, even if I murder two times. Gerard, you are planning a gratuitous double, so to speak. Gratuitous double means like you are inviting a big huge trouble which is doubly very dangerous. Admitted, you have nothing to lose, but what have you to gain? So now he's saying, "Okay, okay, I admit that you have already killed one person and you've got nothing to lose. You can kill two people and you'll be hanged still if you're caught. But then what are you gaining from it by killing two people? Intruder, I've got freedom to gain. As for myself, I'm a poor hunted rat. As Vincent Charles Gerard, I'm free to go places and do nothing. I can eat well and sleep without having to be ready to beat it at the sight of a cop. So I was saying, see, I want my freedom. I have to gain it. I have to get back my freedom. And for myself, it'll be like a person who I am presently. I'm looked and hunted as a rat, just as a rat is hunted all over the place. So the cops are looking for me. And once I will be Vincent Charles Gerard, there would be nobody who would be looking for that person, and I'll be free, and I'll have so much to do. And apart from it, I can sleep peacefully, get up, and there won't be the sight of a cop which could disturb me. I don't have to run from the cops anymore once I will be Vincent Charles Gerard. Gerard, in most melodramas, the villains the villain is foolish enough to delay his killing long enough to be frustrated. You are much luckier. So now Gerard is saying, now he's treating him with his words. He's saying, in most of the melodramas, in that means those extra acting that you'd put in, the villains are foolish. He's calling the villains foolish in those melodramas where they waste their time in talking a lot and they don't kill. And finally, they get exhausted, they get frustrated, and they are not able to kill. So, but you are luckier. So, he's calling him in the intruder very lucky. I am okay. I've got a reason for everything. I'm going to be Vincent Charles Gerard C. I have got to know what he talks like. Now I know that posh stuff comes easy. This is Mr. V.C. Gerard speaking. Please switch off your mic. Pantomime of phoning in imitation of cultured voice. And that's not all. He stands up. Get up a minute. Gerard stands. Now take a look at me. So now, after listening to all that, the intruder says, yes, okay, it's enough. Now I'll show you that I am going to be Mr. Vincent Charles Gerard. And if you want to see, I will walk like you. And then I've heard you talking on the phone. So see how I do. Now he holds up a phone and he calls himself the way he had heard Gerard speaking. And he's saying, this is VC Gerard speaking. Now, pantomime is the imitating. That means for using the words and patterns, the flow of the language in the same way in which Gerard used. So, and he's phoning somebody, just imitating in a very cultured voice. You in the beginning of the play, you have heard that he was a very cultured man. He was called a very systematic man. So, in the same way, this intruder is trying to imitate Gerard the way he was speaking on the phone. And that was not all. He asked Gerard to stand up, and Gerard immediately stood up. Gerard are not
तुम कहाँ
particularly
बैठे हो?
decorative. So now he's saying, oh no, you don't have that decoration. Decoration here means, decorative here means the easy flow of the words. You are very rude, you are very harsh. Intruder. No. Well, that goes for you too. I've only got to wear specs and I'll be enough like you to get away with it. He's now saying, the intruder is saying, everything is similar. If you're calling me harsh, good, even you are very harsh in your ways because I have imitated you correctly. The only thing that is not clear is the specs that you're wearing. Once I wear them, I will be just like you and I can get away with it. Gerard, what about your clothes? They'll let you down if you are not careful. So now he's saying, Gerard is telling him, can you look at your clothes? His clothes don't match with mine. And if people will see you, they will immediately come to know. So you have to be careful, intruder. That'll that'll be all right. Yours will fit me fine. So now intruder is saying, don't worry, your clothes will fit me fine and I'll wear them. Gerard, that is extremely interesting. But you seem to miss the point of my remark. I said you were luckier than most melodramatic villains. It was not a tribute to your intelligence. You won't kill me for a very good reason. So now he's saying, but see, I called you melodramatic villain, but you were luckier because you are not going to kill me. And the reason I will tell you because uh, you are it is not a tribute to your intelligence. That means if you're intelligent enough, you will not kill me because I have a good reason that you will not kill me. So that's what you think? Now the Judas saying, oh, so you think that I won't kill you? Gerard, you let me go. And thank God you didn't shoot sooner. So now Gerard is saying, oh, good heavens, thank you that that you told me before shooting me because I thank God for it that you did not kill me because it would have been very foolish. Now the intruder says, come on, what's on your mind? Better be quick. This conversation bores me. So now the intruder is saying, you see, all this rubbish, I'm not interested in listening to you. So please quicken your conversation and come to the point. Yes, child. Gerard, your idea is
What
to
is the
elude
meaning
the
of tribute?
pardon.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of tribute to your intelligence?
Tribute to your intelligence means it's a remarkable achievement that if you call yourself, you think that you are very intelligent, so that will be the biggest tribute. जैसे कहते हैं कि we give tribute to anything like जैसे हिंदी में क्या कहेंगे tribute को, you you give a patronage. now इंग्लिश में तो आ रहा है मुझे वर्ड, बट हिंदी में कैसे बताऊं. ट्रिब्यूट मतलब कि किसी को अ, जैसे कि इन डांस शोज, supposing any celebrity comes, so these people they give a tribute. That means they do anything in their honor. Okay, maybe they dance on the songs or they sing the song of the celebrity who has come. So that is a tribute. Okay, a gesture
Yeah.
of
Okay.
showing. Okay, a gesture of showing your love and affection towards somebody. So now he's saying your intelligence. Now let me tell you about these lines. So the tribute to your intelligence here means that you are so wise, but then if you kill me, your wiseness will be of no use. You will not be able to give a tribute to your intelligence. अपनी इंटेलिजेंस को तुम दाव पे रख दोगे, तो यूज नहीं कर पाओगे, उसको ट्रिब्यूट की तरह नहीं यूज कर पाओगे इफ यू किल मी. ओके, दिस इज व्हाट इट मींस. Now, okay, but okay, come on, what's in your mind? And he wants to know the conversation. He wants the conversation to end, and he wants to know what is there in the mind of this person called Gerard. Gerard, your idea is to elude the police by killing me and taking on my identity. So now Gerard says, okay. So the thing is that you want me to you want to kill me and then take my identity so that you can elude the police. Elude means उनको बेवकूफ बना सको पुलिस को. Intruder. Yes, I like the idea. So he says, yes, this is what my idea is. Gerard, but are you sure it's going to help you? So now Gerard is saying, are you sure? Will this idea help you? Intruder, now listen here. I've got this all planned. I did a job in town. Things went wrong and I killed a cop. Since then, I have done nothing but dodge. So now he's telling, see, I had a job. I was planning for some theft. That is what he's calling his job as. And then something went wrong, and he had by mistake killed a cop. And since then, the police is after him. Gerard, and this is where dodging has brought you. So now he's saying brought you. So now he's saying Gerard is saying, okay, so this dodging has brought you here. Intruder, it brought me to Aylesbury. That's where I saw you in the car. Two other people saw you and stared and started to talk. I listened. It looks like you are a bit queer, kind of a mystery man. So now intruder is saying it was a place called Aylesbury where I first saw you in your car, and there were two other people there who were talking, and they started to talking to you, and I was listening to them, and you looked very queer. You looked like a bit queer. That means a big opportunity. You looked like one because you are a very mysterious man. You talk very less. You have very few people to interact. Gerard, a mystery which I propose to explain. So now this Gerard says, okay, you saw me there. So now there's a mystery here, and which I would like to explain it to you. So we stop here for today. I hope these lines are clear to each one of you.